I'm Kat.
Hope you like Reese's Pieces.
And today we're reviewing 3D.Game Heroes for the PlayStation 3.
And I'm Jason. What?
Here you go.
Yes, it's Zelda, essentially, but it's very enjoyable.
This is so close to the Super Nintendo version of Zelda, A Link to the Past, the biggest ripoff in video game history, but they're trying to sell it as a love letter to Zelda.
It starts off and it tells you this whole story, old school style. Everything's old school style, PS.
You mean 2D?
2D is
flat.
what I mean. The king of this kingdom decided that 2D wasn't good enough, so then he decided everything shall be 3D from now on. There's this dark King Onyx.
Sounds like a sex toy.
He basically makes all this evil in the world, and you basically have to go kick his butt, and then releases a plague of darkness and evil on the land. Dun dun dun!
Now, young Jedi, you will die.
What are you freaking looking at? Stop it. Then, essentially, you're the grandson of this original hero that kicked butt and put the original bad guy in the orb, and now you're his grandson, and they're like, please, save us, you are our only hope.
The unique thing about this game is you can create your own characters. You can also select from a wide selection of characters that were made by the developers of the game.
You can pick anyone. You could be a shark, you could be a skeleton, you could be a red dog, you can be a ninja, you can be a businessman. There's so many, it's so cool. You can be Santa, you can be Funky Santa.
But I want to be something that I can't be in real life.
You could be a ladies' man.
There's things that you have to program, but it's really, really cool that you can do all that. It's not hard, it's just time consuming if you want to make something really cool.
Yeah.
If you wanted, you could be a speck that just flies around and has a big sword, if you wanted.
Actually, Kat made a penis. It was
Did
Jay's
it walk?
cock. Didn't work.
You could be a shark!
Tell him about the shark.
I
Kat.
picked shark. Just see the shark fin while you're going along. And then when you attack with your sword, the sword comes out of the shark's mouth. Or
Now the sword is ridiculous. In Legend of Zelda, it went what, like maybe a square ahead of you?
In this, it's 6 miles ahead of you.
although the sword length will decrease as your health decreases. So if you only have 1 apple of health left, oh, didn't know, your sword will be a lot shorter. But if you have lots and lots of health and energy, then your sword's gonna be longer.
Let's just say I'm a very, very healthy man.
Alrighty then. So you can also level up your sword. You can increase the length, the girth, and the magical powers. There's also other magical or special things that you can use, like the boomerang, just like Zelda. There's lanterns, candles. There is a bow.
It literally is Zelda.
It's carbon
The
copy
music
Zelda.
even.
All the notes are almost the same, and they just change them around. It's so amazing that they get away with this. I can't believe they call it a love letter to old school video games. There's nothing new to it, other than the fact that you can make a character. It's awesome to be playing it on a PS3, but I still wish it was Zelda.
Yeah.
So again, just like Zelda, you're going to be going through those dungeons, you're going to be going through forests, you're going to be collecting items, you're going to be battling bad guys, and you're going to be solving puzzles. And like a lot of the bad guys are very reminiscent again of Zelda. Every corner you turn, you're like, oh Zelda, oh Zelda, oh Zelda. So
Oh,
if
Sonic.
What the crap? So if you are feeling nostalgic, but you don't want to break out your old school Zelda, you want to use your PlayStation 3, this is a good game for that.
It is released by Atlas. It means it's going to be a collector's item one day. Other than that, it's just a rental. It's like a trip to the past.
It's a fun game, but I can't see myself spending hours playing it. It's kind of like I could see it getting really old really quickly.
Yeah, I'm not going to be sitting at work being like, oh god, I can't wait
Yeah.
to get home so I can play the game.
Can't wait.
It's
So, what would you guys give this out of 10?
7. It's fun, it's entertaining, it's nostalgic, but there's nothing new.
I give it a 6.5 out of 10. I can't say that this is something that you go out and buy.
Yep.
Just go rent it. You'll enjoy it for 7 hours, and you'll never think about it again.
I agree with Kat. I give it a 7. It is a solid 7, but you know, it's not a buy.
Like, I'm a huge Legend of Zelda fan. This is kind of an insult to me, but
The only reason why this is a fun game is because it is Legend of Zelda.
yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and you're like, oh, I remember this.
like, the first dungeon you go into, guess what you get? A boomerang.
Yeah.
Then you find the map, and you gotta get the dungeon key. It's Zelda.
I'll show you kids a dungeon.
With the character.
Open your mouth. Open your mouth.
Oh.
You like things in your face.